coupled with the small-town values that you also value and cherish. We understand that building a relationship with your provider is important. You can feel confident when choosing a Faith Regional physician that you are choosing more than just a provider. You are choosing someone you see in your community that you can trust knows you and your family and is committed to your health and wellness. From family medicine to specialized surgical care, our team of over 125 specialists and surgeons are dedicated to providing you with exemplary care. Serving over 20 communities across Nebraska, finding a provider close to you is easy to do. Faith Regional Physician Services. Care provided by your friends, family, and neighbors is the Faith difference.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping. Star-studded evenings. And award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
From the moment you realized you needed ongoing care, to the long conversations with loved ones, and the scare of having to leave the home you've lived in for so many years, to the moment you realized you didn't have to meeting your caregiver for the first time, and those initial fears turning into new friendships, to the moment you felt more supported than you have in a really long time.
Thank you.
We've been here for you, just around the corner. Columbus Community Hospital.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same: plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we, Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
It's not about the hours, it's not about the acres. It's about the legacy passed from one generation to the next. At Madison County Bank, we see your farming operation as a legacy, as a successful business, as a crucial part of the world's well-being. For over 130 years, Madison County Bank has stood beside farmers and ranchers in Northeast Nebraska. We have been and always will be here to help you grow. Madison County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Nebraska Orthopedic Center, they provide comprehensive orthopedic health care. Their physicians are highly skilled in all areas of orthopedic and sports medicine, including spine surgery, foot and ankle, hand and upper extremities, fracture care, and total joint replacement. Their expertise includes the medical management of injuries through physical and rehabilitative methods or surgical intervention. To schedule an appointment or to learn more about Nebraska Orthopedic Center and their family of 25 physicians, go online to nebraskaortho.com. That's nebraskaortho.com. Nebraska Orthopedic Center is your healing destination.
NCN Sports is sponsored by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. Columbus Motor Company, where you'll find one low price, plain and simple, always. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. USAFE Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs. This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. This broadcast is presented by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose. Find out more at libertyfirstcu.com. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is always ready to lend a hand in the communities that they serve. Log on to midwestbank.com to find out more.
Welcome to the Panther Gym in Norfolk. Getting set for Heartland Athletic Conference action as the Norfolk Panthers get set to host the Spartans of Lincoln East. Hello, everyone. My name is Eric McKay. So glad you could join us here on News Channel Nebraska. Well, we've talked about it. There's only a month left in the regular season, so the chance to build some momentum, really this is the last chance. And so teams need to find their improvement, find their rotations, find what's going to work for them down the stretch as they try to make a run to the state tournament. For the Norfolk Panthers, they're coming into tonight 5-11 off a tough loss to a very good opponent, 10th-ranked Lincoln Southeast. Beat them by 30. If Norfolk's going to bounce back and get the win tonight, they need their top player, their leading scorer this year, Easton Sullivan, to be the guy who sets it up for them. Averages 10 points a game, but in their loss to Lincoln Southeast was held to 5, did not shoot the ball well at all. That's going to have to change for Norfolk to get the win tonight. Meanwhile, head coach Jeff Campbell's Lincoln East squad coming into tonight 7-8 on the year. They beat Grand Island by 23 on Monday. Their best player, our key player tonight, a guy known really more for what he does in the baseball diamond, but he's really good on the basketball card as well. Carter Mick just shy of 19 points per game for the Spartans this year. He's had as much as 31 in a game against Fremont, both offensively and defensively. He's the key for the Spartans this year. If he has a big game, it's going to be tough for Norfolk to get the win at home tonight. Starting lineups, all the action coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pregame show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at customsportsco.com.
Heart problems can affect anybody, but there's things you can do to try to prevent them and to treat them right when they pop up. Let's learn more about it from an expert at Faith Regional. I'm joined now by Shane O'Brien, the manager and exercise specialist at the Cardiac and Pulmonary Rehab Unit at Faith Regional Health Services. Our topic today is heart health, and starting with heart attacks, what are some of the symptoms we should be on the lookout for?
Some of the typical symptoms that you hear about are stabbing pain in the middle of your chest, radiating down your arms, left and right arm, maybe radiating up to your neck, shortness of breath.
But this could be different for women, especially women that are having symptoms of cardiovascular disease.
Absolutely. Women's symptoms seem to be more subtle. It could be extreme fatigue. You could have back shoulder pain, toothache. Women tend to put other people first and poo-poo their symptoms and when it could be something more serious.
And when we're talking about heart health, we want to prevent problems down the road. What are the things that people should be doing throughout their whole lives to make sure they're heart healthy?
Exercise. We want to be exercising at least 30 minutes a day, most days of the week. Nutrition is very important. You want to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, fish, chicken, lean cuts of protein.
With the prevalence of heart problems, that means being able to respond quickly is critical, and CPR is a way to go about that. Now there's the hands-only method. What is that?
Where they used to teach you'd give 2 rescue breaths to every 30 compressions, now it's just continuous CPR. Call somebody for help. You got to get 911 activated. Then you just go right into compressions, 100 to 120 compressions per minute.
What can people do to make sure that they understand how to perform CPR?
Faith Regional has been out in the community teaching hands-only CPR. We teach it up here in cardiac rehab. Like every 6 weeks we have a class. Just look for ways to find that education.
Do you recommend that everybody learn that skill?
Absolutely. Even if you weren't able to perform that skill, you could tell somebody how to do that skill.
Well, Shane, thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
Let's take a look at our school spotlight. That's brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big ticket items? Well, Currency's here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. East High, they've made 21 trips to state. They were there last year. They've made 8 appearances in the state championship, have not been to one, though, since 2001. They've won 3 titles all time, their last one coming in that 2001 season. Norfolk, meanwhile, 50 trips to state all time. That is the 4th most in the state of Nebraska. Their last appearance at state, 2017, when they won their 2nd state championship. They've made 4 state championship appearances all time. All right, let's talk starting lineups today. Lincoln East, we talked about what Carter Mick brings to the table, but this is a pretty balanced offense. Quinn Weatherholt had a huge game in their win over Grand Island at 23 points, 48% shooter from 3. They're going to need to know where he is at all times. Connor Johnson, pretty good outside shooter as well. Meanwhile, for Norfolk, Easton Sullivan, we talked about his ability as a scorer. He's the best free throw shooter on the team as well. He'll be joined by the 6'4 sophomore Drew Strike, the 5'11 junior Chase Swanson, 6'1 senior Braden Hendershot, and the 6'5 senior Ethan Sinovec. Lincoln East, their players getting introduced right now. Their head coach Jeff Campbell, in his 11th year at Lincoln East, 159 wins, 99 losses. Taken East to state 3 times, including last season. How about this? So Jeff Campbell took over for the legendary Ed McFerrin. McFerrin was coach for 18 years. He took over for another legend, a Hall of Famer in Paul Forge. Lincoln East opened in 1967. They've only had 3 head boys basketball coaches all time, Jeff Campbell III, and each one was an assistant for the coach that came before them. Meanwhile, Norfolk's head coach Ben Bowen, 2nd year at the helm of the Norfolk Panthers, was an assistant under the previous coach, Matt Shelsta. Got a lot of Norfolk ties. He played for Bennington High School. His coach at that time, Luke Olson, who is himself a Norfolk grad, and the son of former Norfolk Panther football coach Tom Olson. And of course, Ben Bowen's younger brother, Nick, currently the quarterback for the Wayne State Wildcats. So Norfolk coming in 5-11. They're trying to beat Lincoln East for the first time in 6 years. It has been since February of 2018 that the Panthers have beaten the Spartans. There was a time where this was kind of a one-sided rivalry. The Spartans would continually see Norfolk late in the season. Norfolk had a habit of ending Lincoln East's season in the mid-2010s. But Lincoln East has definitely had the other end of this rivalry, having won their last 7 meetings. Spartans have won 3 of their last 5. The Panthers losers of 5 of their last 6, trying to get back on the winning track. 5-11 on the year. There's Coach Campbell. East coming off a big win over Grand Island on Monday. They shot 40% from 3. I think the biggest part, only 5 turnovers for the Spartans, who control the opening tip. We're underway. So glad you could join us here on News Channel Nebraska. Connor Johnson gives up top. Luke Lindquist back to Johnson. Norfolk will start things off in the man-to-man defensively. The man wins the battle there. That's Drew Strike from the right side, and the Panthers strike first at home. Well, that'll get them out of their feet early. Carter Mick kicks right side. In the corner, that's Weatherholt. Braden Hendershot tasked with guarding him early. Mick's 3 is off. The rebound to Ethan Sinovic. Drive and kick, extra feed. Now it's back up top. No ball reversal. Strike stuck up top. Now finds Sullivan. Up fakes from 3. Baseline drive, Strike, extra feed, corner 3, good. Braden Hendershot from deep, 43% three-point shooter on the year. Great ball movement from Norfolk on that possession. Now for East. Left side, Johnson keys a triple. Nothing but the bottom. Both teams feeling it from deep early. Connor Johnson, 38% from 3, averages just shy of 10 a game for the Spartans. Had 11 in that win over Grand Island. Knocked out of bounds. It'll go to East. First turnover of the game goes the way of the Spartans. Take another look. How's this to start a game? Drew Strike. Get up, young man. Carter Mick making a bit of a business decision not to get in the way of that one. Our replay is brought to you in part by Madison County Bank, here to help you grow. 3 by Weatherholt doesn't fall. That lay-in does for Norfolk. Panthers hitting their shots early. 3 for 3 from the field. That's Sinovic. Now Mick hammered as he gets in the lane. Foul called on the floor. Here in our first quarter, brought to you by John Henry's. Their family serving yours. Foul on Braden Hendershot. That is his first. Inside the pirouette. And the baby hook, Luke Lindquist's first bucket. Sullivan runs point. Kicks right side, Sinovic. Now top of the key, it's Owens. Entry pass, quick double. Working through it, Sinovic muscled it up through a block. Jang Dak the rebound. First miss from the field for Norfolk tonight. Johnson wants 3. Gets 3. Connor Johnson from deep. East has their first lead. Drew Strike finds a lane. Swung up top, Owens. Good closeout, and Owens fouled on the floor. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Zollner Ford Lincoln. Norfolk going to the bench for the first time. Chase Swanson in the game, 5'11 junior. Tavian Winsley checking in as well. Winsley, a 6'2 sophomore. Swung right side, Winsley. Pass tipped up top, in traffic. Splitting 2 defenders out of bounds. It'll go to East. Well, Swanson aggressive on the dribble drive. But it goes back to East. Connor Johnson running point. Dak hands off to Mick, picked up by Swanson. Good footwork defensively. Mick the skip pass, good strong drive from the left side. And one for Weatherholt. Not just a shooter. Great drive. Swanson called for the foul, and now Quinn Weatherholt will look for three the hard way. As you might imagine, really good free throw shooter as well. Best on the team at 71%. Now a little bit better as he finishes the three-point play. You saw the replay. Brought to you in part by Beatrice Community Hospital. Incredible care. Incredibly close. East up 4. Norfolk opened the game on a 5-0 run. Reset the shot clock on the kick ball. Norfolk looking for something, touched back up top to Swanson. Now Sullivan, pestered, gets to Winsley. Down low, Swanson reverses out. Owens, boy, great defensive rotations. That three's off, but Swanson there for the rebound. Shot down low, not there for Swanson, but he's fouled. And will be shooting. Weatherald called for the foul, his first. Take another look. Swanson went back up with it. You get Weatherald from behind on the follow through there. And so Chase Swanson, 69% free throw shooter. Now 68.7 or thereabouts. Swanson, the junior, a lot of young talent on this Norfolk team for Coach Bowen. Swanson splits the pair, 8 for Norfolk, 11 for Lincoln East. Just past the halfway mark here in this first quarter. Mick off the dribble drive, can't turn the corner, lost the handle. Good effort by Norfolk. Now Mick's open in the corner, follows his shot and fills it up on the second effort. Carter Mick's first bucket tonight. He has eclipsed 20.7 times this year. That ball kicked. And East will go to the bench. Into the game for the Spartans, Eli Barton, 6'5" senior. Also checking in, Luke Larson, 6-foot junior. Larson, a solid bench contributor, just shy of 4 points, 2 rebounds per game. East in the zone, they've got Dak with that long wingspan up top. Boy, good adjustment off the jump stop by Tavian Winsley. Lincoln East wanted an offensive foul there, didn't get it. Norfolk back within 3. Off the down ball screen, Weatherald can't shake free. Now Dak swung left side. Little slip screen. Beautiful lob, soft hand, shot doesn't go for Barton. Owens takes away the rebound. Winsley, baseline, too strong. Rebound to Larson. Connor Johnson worked into a double. Now it's Barton down low. Size advantage on Winsley. Passes out of it. Weatherald left open. That's a mistake. Cannot do that if you're Norfolk. He's going to make the open ones. Quinn Weatherald, one of the better three-point shooters in the state of Nebraska. He's got 6. That's the advantage for Lincoln East. Interior lob to Owens over 2 defenders, uses the window. Braylon Owens' first bucket tonight. Norfolk hanging around with the Spartans. East trying to get back to 500 on the year. Johnson wants 3. He is 3 for 3 from deep. East has their largest lead. Norfolk trying to weather the storm. 4 triples for Lincoln East in this first quarter. Now Swanson finds some room, fouled from behind. He'll head to the line. Good quick step there from the wing. Draws the damage from Eli Barton. But boy, East is hoisting. Connor Johnson wasting no time. Again, you know, Weatherhold, he's a 48% three-point shooter. You can forget that Connor Johnson, he's a fantastic outside shooter as well, as Swanson misses the first free throw. Connor Johnson, the team's third leading scorer, had 11 in their victory over Grand Island. Splits the pair. Chase Swanson will now head back to the bench. Gavin Jarecki checking in for the first time for Norfolk. 6'4" sophomore. Been seeing his minutes increase as the season goes on. East up 6, Weatherholt. Now it's Mick. Pestered by Strike, gives up Weatherholt. Back to Mick, baseline, tipped out, stays with East. Norfolk is honestly hanging with East. I like what they've done defensively. East is making their shots, particularly from outside. That's been the difference. 10 on the shot clock as Weatherholt surveys. Down to 5. Mick wants 3, found an opening. Off the front iron, offensive rebound. That's great effort, Luke Larson. Carter Mick 0 for 3 from deep to start the game. He's been the one guy for the Spartans, it seems, who isn't hitting from outside. Now Dak. Norfolk in a 2-3 zone. First time they've gone to that tonight. Mick trying to drive past it. Gets it to Barton, lost it out of bounds. It'll be Norfolk ball. Boy, that was set up well. Mick drew the defense over. Barton had position. But they come up empty, and now Norfolk's got it. Shot clock off, trailing 6. Little horns action for Norfolk. Strike kicks out of it to the wing to Sullivan. Off the up fake, the floater falls. Easton Sullivan's first bucket. East's got 10 seconds to put something up. Mick's the guy you want with the ball in his hand. Left it short, though. And a foul on the rebound called on Norfolk. That'll be Sinovic with the push. And Mick has not been shooting well, but if you're Norfolk, you can't let him get a in-rhythm transition triple like that. And now East with 4.2 to try to beat the buzzer. It's Weatherholt working in on Swanson. Great rotation up top. Oh, that was halfway down and didn't go for poor Luke Larson. But after one, Lincoln East with the lead. It's 19-15. You're watching NCN.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same. Plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we. Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
Great Dan Anderson on the bench for Norfolk, longtime head men's basketball coach at Northeast Community College. Now a volunteer coach for the Norfolk Panthers. Panthers down 4 as we start the second quarter on our scoreboard, brought to you in part by Aurora Cooperative, which has just changed thanks to Ethan Sinovic. Go green with E15. Fill up at your nearest A stop today. Our scoreboard also brought to you by Faith Regional Physician Services. When hard work hits you hard, have faith. Fun one so far here in the Panther Gym. Always is, it seems like, when these two play each other. High screen offensive foul. They're going to get the moving screen leaning a little bit. That'll be Lindquist first. Correction, that's Lindquist's second foul. My apologies. Boy, through traffic, that one doesn't go. Rebound to Larson. He's got 3 boards off the bench. And down low shot won't go, but a foul called, and Spartans head to the line. Foul called on Owens, his first here in our first free throw up and good here in our second quarter, brought to you by O Street Carpet. Hello to Steve Carper and the crew out there at O Street. Second one good for Luke Lindquist. He has 4. East, pretty good free throw shooting team. Both these teams solid. Norfolk 65% as a squad. Lincoln East 63%. East up 4. They led by as much as 7. Down low, Sinovic trying to get established, fading away, can't fill it up. It'll go back to Norfolk. Norfolk trying to utilize their length a little bit. Sinovic at 6'5". Sullivan to trigger. Ooh. Hard luck foul there a bit for East. Going for the ball was Larson. He'll be called for that one, his first. So now Hendershot will inbound. Sullivan will run point. High screen, Swanson from the nail, left it short. Battle for the rebound. Swanson took it away. That's a great effort by Swanson, but he lost it out of bounds. Well, that is following your shot to the very end. Now Carter Mick. 2 points for him in the first quarter. 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. Got to believe that luck will be changing. Nice extra pass to Dak. Can't get it to go off the window. Sinovic the rebound. Dak thought about that one too much. Just need to go up with it. Now Owens trying to split 2 defenders. Pivots to the right hand. Follows his shot. Too strong, and Dak clears it.
Give it up.
Left side, corner 3. Hudson in and out. That's the second time he's had one spit out like that. Luke Larson is wondering what he's got to do. He's had 2 great looks that just didn't go down. College range triple, nothing but the bottom. Braden Hendershot can hit those. He's a very good 3-point shooter. And Norfolk's back within 1. Dak thought 3, thought better of it. Curling down low, Larson, he's pushed. Foul called on the floor. Hey folks, stick around for halftime. We'll be taking a look at our halftime highlights, brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Sartor Heyman will help make your jewelry dreams come true. Foul on Sullivan, his first. Baseline drive by Mick. Leaves it for Dak. Good soft touch with the right hand. John Dak has his first bucket of the night. The 6'4" senior gives East a 3-point lead. Winsley up top, Sullivan. Off the up fake. In and out. Dak gets it off the tap. Johnson looking for some room. Touched up top, Larson. Mick goes behind the back. Jump stop, shot blocked, but a foul called. Carter Mick flashing the handles. He'll head to the land of the free. Drew Strike called for the foul. Carter Mick drills the first free throw, the lefty. Going to be playing baseball for the Cornhuskers. Ooh, in and out. How many hard luck misses have we seen for Lincoln East tonight? I count at least 7 points on shots that looked like they were going to fall. As it is, the lead's still 4. Winsley offensive foul. Larson takes the charge. Take another look. Larson, good position, and Winsley bumped him from the side. They'll call that every time. Dribble handoff, Johnson. Kicks right side, Weatherholt past the clear out, ball reversal, beautiful. Weatherholt stops on a dime, he has 8. Now Winsley, left side, that time they call a block. East wanted another charge. Larson sacrificing the body tonight. But it'll be Winsley shooting. Coach Jeff Campbell, you can see, not a fan. Yeah, those feet were still moving a little bit. That'll be the second on Larson. He was not nearly as set as he was in the last one. So Tavian Winsley. Now the officials are talking something over here. Winsley at the line. So they're going to count the bucket. So Tavian Winsley gets the bucket, and now he'll try to get the and one to make this a one-possession game. Free throw good, Winsley. 5 points off the bench, and it's a 3-point game. Weatherholt rotating up top. Johnson drives into a double team, shoots over top of it, in and out again. Strike the rebound. Quickly into the front court, Strike right side off the window. Norfolk back within 1. Eerily similar to our first game. East builds a lead, Norfolk comes back. Can East build another lead here? Jong Dak hands off to Tyler Mick, seeing his first action. Back to Carter Mick, draws the foul and heads to the line. So shifty on the dribble drive. That time draws the second foul on Sullivan. This is great body control here. Know where the defenders are, know how to draw the contact, how to get the shot up. Got to make your free throws though, misses the front end. Swanson back in. Sullivan will sit down with 2 fouls. Just 2 points for Norfolk's leading scorer, 6-foot senior. Carter Mick splits the pair. 4 points for him in the first half. 2-point lead for the Spartans. So it's Hendershot running point. Slip screen from Owens. Instead it's Swanson. Right side, off the up fake from 3. Hendershot rises right side. Ties the ball game. Correction, that was Drew Strike. Mick drives, kicks, Weatherholt, boom, from college range. Quinn Weatherholt, already in double figures with 11. Following up his 23-point performance against Grand Island this past Monday. Owens able to draw damage. He'll head to the line. East fans don't like it. But Owens quickly in the lane. That is the second, I believe, on Weatherholt. Yes. Take another look. Braylon Owens hits the front end. And a timeout called by Lincoln East. We'll take one as well. 2:25 to go in the half. This has been fun. East up 2. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
It's not about the hours, it's not about the acres. It's about the legacy, passed from one generation to the next. At Madison County Bank, we see your farming operation as a legacy, as a successful business, as a crucial part of the world's well-being. For over 130 years, Madison County Bank has stood beside farmers and ranchers in Northeast Nebraska. We have been and always will be here to help you grow. Madison County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lincoln East up 2 on Norfolk. Waning stages first half. That means our halftime show's coming up. And that's brought to you by Columbus Community Hospital, where your health is their top priority. Braylon Owens has hit 1 at the line. And it'll stay that way, but an offensive rebound off the miss by Tavian Winsley. Stripped on the way up, it'll go to Lincoln East. Ethan Sinovic back in for Norfolk. Owens sits down. 3 points for him this first half. Johnson picked up defensively by Gavin Jarecki. Nick, great defense by Swanson there. Norfolk showing kind of a matchup zone here. Really flowing to the ball. Carter Mick can't turn the corner. Lost the handle. Foul called. Panther fans don't like it. That'll be on Swanson, his second. Well, Swanson working hard defensively. He's got a little too handsy, say the officials. As he kind of came across the body there. That puts East in the bonus. Carter Mick with 3. From the free throw line this quarter. 5 points for the game overall. Make it 6. Finding efficiency even though he's not shooting the ball very well. And East back up 4. Winsley left wide open. Got it. That was a mistake. Bad rotation somewhere for East. And Tavian Winsley, 8 points off the bench for Norfolk. Now Mick crossing up on strike, off the mark, rebound out of bounds to Norfolk. Really like the way Norfolk's defending the dribble drives. They've done a nice job keeping the action for the most part in front of them. Now can they regain the lead? Hendershot wanted the dribble handoff. Mick took it away. And gets the lay-in from the left side. Carter Mick. Back to a 3-point lead for East. Oh, Dak that time read the pass well. Ball still loose. Out of bounds. It will be who? East. That's the right call. It looked like Norfolk touched it last. Everybody was trying to save the ball. Norfolk will call timeout. We'll take one as well. 3-point game, second quarter. You're watching NCN.
At Nebraska Orthopedic Center, they provide comprehensive orthopedic health care. Their physicians are highly skilled in all areas of orthopedic and sports medicine, including spine surgery, foot and ankle, hand and upper extremities, fracture care, and total joint replacement. Their expertise includes the medical management of injuries through physical and rehabilitative methods or surgical intervention. To schedule an appointment or to learn more about Nebraska Orthopedic Center and their family of 25 physicians, go online to nebraskaortho.com. That's nebraskaortho.com. Nebraska Orthopedic Center is your healing destination.
Lincoln East turning defense into offense. Carter Mick leads the team in steals. You saw why there. Spartans up 3, last minute, first half. Now Johnson rotating up top. Mick wants three, too strong. Rebound corralled by Ethan Sinovic, his fourth. Mick struggles from the field, continue 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Elbow jumper falls for Braden Hendershot at textbook shooting form. He has 8. Back to a 1-point game. Shot clock is off. Coach Campbell directing traffic for the final 10 seconds. Carter Mick will work off a Dax screen. Johnson finds Mick cutting into the lane. Got it to go. And that'll beat the buzzer. Tyler Mick gets the late bucket, and as we head to the half, entertaining one here in Norfolk. It's Lincoln East 36, Norfolk 33. Halftime show coming up. You're watching NCN.
NCN Sports is sponsored by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. Columbus Motor Company, where you'll find one low price, plain and simple, always. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
Well, when Lincoln East and Norfolk play, you can pretty much expect an entertaining game every time as we see the Norfolk Unified Cheer squad leading the Panther faithful here at home. It's Norfolk trailing at the break, 36-33. Eric McKay here with you. Let's take a look at our halftime highlights brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Stunning engagement collections, exceptional diamonds, and dazzling gemstones can be found at their Lincoln and Grand Island locations. Norfolk not taking a lot of threes, but they've been making them 3 for 4 from deep in the first half. And they've been spreading Lincoln East out, getting it done. East hitting from downtown as well. Connor Johnson, 3 of 3 from deep to begin the game, had 9 points in the first quarter alone. Quinn Weatherhold, he'll hit those all day, 2 of 3 from downtown. He had 11 points to lead all scorers in the first half. More from Johnson as he hits from deep. Back and forth game this has been. Neither team really able to pull away, as you see Braden Hendershot hit from borderline NBA range. He had 8 points. He and Tavian Winsley, who you see right here, able to draw the foul. He had 8 points off the bench for Norfolk in that first half as the Panthers trail 3. Lincoln East, as I mentioned, Quinn Weatherholt with 11. That leads the way. Connor Johnson has 9. Carter Mick with 8, although he has struggled from the field. If you're Norfolk, you want to make sure you're keying on him still. For Lincoln East, honestly, keep doing what you've been doing. I think your offense is working really well. They've had some hard luck misses that have been unfortunate for them. We'll see what adjustments they make as we get set for the second half. We'll let the Norfolk Pink Panther dance team take you to break. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good To Go convenience stores today. USAFE Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the best. At Faith Regional Physician Services, we're proud to have over 125 providers that come highly recommended by their previous patients. Don't just take our word for it, though. Trust the over 500 verified patients who left 5-star reviews in just the last year. Our team of surgeons and specialists have years of training and expertise to ensure you receive compassionate, exceptional care that exceeds your expectations every time. Whether you receive care in Norfolk or one of the over 20 other communities across Nebraska that our providers see patients, we are committed to delivering unparalleled care at a place that is convenient for you. When you choose our providers, you can feel confident that your health and wellness are their top priority. Faith Regional Physician Services. Experience the faith difference.
Fields, farms, communities. That's Farmers Pride. Our purpose is simple. We help farmers feed the world. We bring value to our communities by investing in what matters to people. Because we are from here, work here, and live here. We believe in cooperatives, locally owned, locally operated, and locally controlled. In the field, on your farm, in your community. That's Farmers Pride.
Anything for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more. From little feet to little paws, to updates and overhauls. From soft and cozy to durable and resilient. From something that blends in or something that's different. From DIY to custom install, O Street Carpet can help you with it all. Whatever your needs are for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more.
At Faith Regional Rehabilitation Therapies, we are here for you every step of the way on your journey to recovery and growth. Our new location allows our team of expert physical, occupational, and speech therapists to guide you through a personalized journey to recover at the largest facility in Northeast Nebraska. Designed with your comfort and goals in mind, our facility features the most innovative equipment, a top-of-the-line pool for aquatic therapy, large private exam rooms, a full functioning living space to simulate in-home therapy, and a complete sports performance area featuring 40 yards of turf. Whether you are recovering from an injury or surgery, aiming for peak performance, or just wanting to move pain-free, our therapists are your partners in progress, providing one-to-one sessions every time. Faith Regional Rehabilitation Therapies. Personalized recovery and growth is the faith difference.
Hey, folks, we got pro volleyball back on News Channel Nebraska tomorrow. That's right. The Omaha Supernovas trying to get their first ever win. They'll be at home at the CHI Health Center tomorrow evening, taking on the San Jose Mojo. Omaha will try to get their mojo rising. You'll see it right here on NCN tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain on News Channel Nebraska. We are so happy we'll be partnering with the Supernovas this year. We've got a broadcast next Wednesday as well for their home game. Pro volleyball on News Channel Nebraska. Who'd have thought? What a great start to the Pro Volleyball Federation. By the way, we'll have the tape-delayed broadcast of the East Husker Conference Championships coming your way Sunday afternoon. No pro football on Sunday. You need something to watch, right? So we'll help you out. The East Husker Championships. We know the girls will be Pender, still unbeaten, taking on West Point Beamer. The boys, I have not seen any finals yet. We'll see if we can check on that. One of the semifinals is in the books. The second one on its way right now. We'll keep our eye on that. Meanwhile, Lincoln East can't open the second half with a make. Drew Strike the rebound off the John Dack miss. And at the other end, Braylon Owens able to connect. Norfolk back within one. Little baby hook in the lane. Plinko chips its way down. Boy, Quinn Weatherholt playing a good ball game tonight. He's got 13 to lead all scorers. He has been on a heater of late. 23 in their win over Grand Island on Monday. A little bump down low. Called on Luke Lindquist. That's his third here in our third quarter. That's brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. Inbound pass to Strike. Owens kicks out. Hender's shot rattles the three home. Norfolk 4 of 5 from downtown. Hender's shot in double figures. Lindquist gives up to Weatherholt off the Lindquist screen. Can't get the shooter's roll. The follow's there and the foul. How about Luke Lindquist? Right place, right time. That foul called on Hendershot. Take another look. Got to clear out. Nobody there. That was an easy one. Free throw good as well. Lindquist with 7. East's lead swells back to 3. Zone defense from the East to start. Touch pass, down low, good position. Good strong move by Sinovic off the feed from Owens. Off the screen, the 3, good. Connor Johnson didn't do much in the second quarter after a huge first. He's perfect from beyond the arc. 12 points for the senior. Now rotating right side, Hendershot, a quick double on him. Nice move to shake the defense. Finger roll not there. Johnson the rebound. Johnson transition triple. Too strong. Owens good clear out for the board. Owens crosses up left side, works to the wing. Now Strike finds a little bit of room, left the baby hook short. Offensive rebound there as Lincoln East players ran into each other. And Sinovic gets the putback. He's got to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. 2-point lead for the Spartans. You're watching NCN.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
it wasn't. But this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
Want to close a thread I opened earlier. We know one of the teams in the final of the East Husker Conference tournament for the boys, North Bend Central. They defeat Pender 57-41 tonight. Headed to the fourth in the other semi, West Point Beamer, a 10-point lead on Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family. Here it's a 2-point game, stays that way after the miss. Johnson the rebound and the putback. You know, one thing I did mention at the half, Norfolk, the rebounding edge in the first half, that does not happen for them very often. They had a -11 rebound ratio in their loss to Lincoln Southeast this past Tuesday. Off the crossover, the step back from the elbow missed everything. Weatherholt the rebound. Now down low, foul called on the floor as Carter Mick made his move. You see Coach Bowen. They call that foul before the shot, so East will inbound. Fresh shot clock. Oh, nice look off. They get it to Mick in the corner, back to Weatherholt. Johnson touches down low, back outside. Weatherholt wants three. Missed it, but Doc tracks down the rebound. And then taken away by Norfolk. Owens, left side Hendershot, got past Doc and gets it to go. Braden Hendershot with 13. Norfolk hanging around. Mick splits the defense. What a move to get past Owens and finish with the left hand. Mick in double figures now. High screen for strike. Weatherholt fights through it. Owens thought three, thought better of it. Now Strike with an ocean from deep. Drew Strike with 9. His first make from downtown. Mick lost the handle. Ball loose. They're going to call tie-up. Possession arrow will give it back to Norfolk. Mick trying to find some room, just dribbled it off his leg. East going to the bench. Lindquist will sit in favor of Barton. Larson checks back into the game. I was watching Larson during warm-ups at halftime. He could not miss from three, and he looked at his bench like, yeah, now they're going in. He had 2 threes in the first half that were in and out as Strike turns it over on the travel. Where Norfolk just can't get over the hump. Doing enough to hang around, but have not been able to regain the lead since they had it early first quarter. Weatherholt calls for a screen. Works off the re-screen, kicks to Mick. Baseline Jay short. Rebound Owens, who's off and running. Foul called on the shot attempt. Norfolk shooting. Owens. Boy, when he gets that idea to drive, he can be tough to handle. I think if you're a Norfolk fan, you'd like to see the sophomore stay aggressive like that. A lot of really good young talent on this Norfolk team. You really get the feeling the future is going to be bright for this Panther squad. And that foul, by the way, on Connor Johnson. His first, but Drew Strike, 6'4" sophomore. Sullivan's a senior, but Swanson will be back next year. Braylon Owens just a sophomore. Ethan Sinovec, a junior. This is going to be an experienced bunch for Coach Bowen when they return next year. But they're thinking this year, and they've got the lead. Braylon Owens with 4 this quarter, 7 for the game. Larson, back to Mick. A little spacing issues. East fights through it. Try to get Weatherholt set up on the low block. That wasn't there. Now Johnson can't turn the corner. Mick wants three. Off the rim. His cold streak continues from deep. The rebound to Ethan Sinovec. That's his 6th of the game. And a foul called as Norfolk works it into the front court. So Norfolk will inbound. That foul called on Mick, his first. He takes a quick break in favor of Tyler Mick, a sophomore, 6-footer. Norfolk trying to extend their lead now. Strike stranded at the elbow. Now finds it back on the wing. Winsley gives it up. Offensive foul to get Winsley with a moving screen. So East will try to regain the lead. Back and forth we go in a tense Panther gym. Down low, drive and kick. Weatherholt left open. He got it. That's 2 open for that young man. He's got 5 this quarter, 16 for the ball game. Good inside-out movement. Weatherholt found a spot. High screen, left for the roller. Down low, off the window, and good. Ethan Sinovec. A fantastic quarter for the 6'6 junior. Draws the foul on Johnson and now heads to the line to get Norfolk the lead back, potentially. And he gets it. Hey folks, tonight's game is brought to you in part thanks to Zoller Ford in Lincoln. Ethan Sinovec, 7 points this quarter, 11 for the game. And now Norfolk back on top. Both offenses have been operating at a high level this evening. Long three on the way, off the rim. Rebound to Sinovec. Owens in on 2 defenders, not there. Offensive rebound, but out of bounds, a strike. And it goes back to Lincoln East. Just received word West Point Beamer has defeated Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family. So it'll be West Point Beamer and North Bend Central in the boys' championship of the East Husker Conference tournament. And Pender against West Point Beamer in the girls' title. The Cadets could be double champs in the conference. You'll see the replay of both those games on Sunday as Johnson finds an opening. Connor Johnson, 5 of 6 from deep. Strike, zips one in down low. Foul called on the floor on Barton. That's the 5th on East. So Ethan Sinovec heads to the line. What a quarter he's had. 7 points, 3 rebounds. He's at 11 and 7 for the ball game. Make it 12 and 7 as he wills that ball back down. Carter Mick returns to the game for the final 18 seconds of the third. It's been fun. Great girls game. Fantastic boys game here as well. Lived up to the building. Second no good, rebound Larson. Let's see what East can cook up for the final 13 seconds. Johnson wants 3. One might have been partially blocked. The putback is there though by Barton, his first bucket. And East beats the buzzer for the second straight quarter. We head to the fourth with the Spartans up 3. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Whether we're talking commercial or residential plumbing, Lamel Plumbing is the place you call. Lamel provides 24-hour emergency service as well. Call them if you get in a tight spot. And as for their retail items, well, you got to check out some of their faucets, some of their kitchen items, and some of their bathroom items like their Onyx showers. And hey, say you got a digging job, you call Lamel Plumbing for that too. They've added a full-time crew for you, doing backhoe, trenching, and sewer work. Take that digging job off your list and have Lamel do it for you. That's Lamel Plumbing in Beatrice, now at their new location on North 7th Street in Beatrice.
Other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. And the big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
Eight minutes of regulation basketball left in the Panther Gym. Eric McKay here with you. Along for the ride. This has been fun. A back and forth affair, multiple ties and lead changes. It's Lincoln East with the lead, 56-53 as we start the fourth. Just had a 40-point third quarter, both teams with 20 aside in the last 8 minutes. Now he's trying to weave something together here. Shot clock down to 11. Nick works off the screen, finds the cutter, that's Johnson. Connor Johnson has had himself a ball game, 19 points tonight. And East lead back up to 5, that's their largest of the second half. Strike can't shake the defense, long three on the way. A rebound will go out of bounds to East as Sullivan, who's been quiet tonight, just 2 points for Norfolk's leading scorer. Again, he was held to just 5 in their loss to Lincoln Southeast this past Tuesday. Barton hands off Johnson. Nick gets the high screen, steps back, triple try short. Offensive rebound, no. Ball still loose, eventually finds its way out to the shooter. And a foul called on the shot attempt. Mick shooting a pair. Foul called on Owens. So we take another look there. Good strong drive. Shot blocked, but they call Owens with the body, his second. First free throw up and good for Carter Mick. Our fourth quarter brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at lincoln.org. Both free throws good. Good start to the fourth quarter for East. They're up 7. That equals their largest lead. Carter Mick with 12. High screen. They get it to the roller. Ethan Sinovec has had the shooter's touch tonight. 10 points this half, 14 for the game. Much needed bucket for Norfolk there. Now Luke Larson curls into the lane and is tied up. That's great defense there. Help side, Braden Hendershot forces what is ostensibly a turnover. It won't go down that way in the books. Now Norfolk looking to make this a one-possession game again. Left side, Drew Strike. Baseline almost threw it away. Touched up top, Hendershot, too strong. And the rebound, Connor Johnson skies for that one. Now East into the front court. Johnson holds, passes on the high screen, gives to Weatherold. Goal thrown away. This will be a turnover. Weatherholt had rotated up top. Lindquist was expecting him on the wing. Opportunity to extend the lead falls by the wayside for Lincoln East and now Norfolk. Again, a chance to make this a one-possession game. The Panthers have hung around, had a few leads, none greater than 2 points. Almost a walk there, that was close. Off the up fake. Rotated up top, Owens. Extra pass, 3 on the way by Sullivan, left short. Running rebound to Larson. He's slowing things down, looking for a good shot. Carter Mick, generally the guy to go to when you're looking for one. He passes out though. Weatherholt off the high screen, curls, floats one from the elbow, rattles it home. How about Weatherholt? He's got 18. Weatherholt and Connor Johnson combining for 37 of East 62. Skipped up top, Owens. Foul called on East, much to the chagrin of the Spartan faithful. Norfolk has seen a lot of success on that empty side pick and roll. The rollers have been open, and that time, foul called on Larson. That's his third. Owens, top of the key, jump stops in the lane, follows the miss. Off the window, got it to go. Braylon Owens' first points of the quarter. He has 9. East lead down to 5. And away from the ball, foul called on Norfolk. Trying to fight through the screen. Larson had set the screen, and as he was trying to fight through it, Chase Swanson just knocked him over. That's his third. So Swanson will have to sit. Hendershot back in. And then Swanson, that's one of your better on-ball defenders for Norfolk, that's on the bench now with 3 fouls. Halfway home, fourth quarter. East nursing a 5-point lead. Mick. Lob right side. East staying patient, milking clock. Mick had snuck behind the defense. They didn't see him. Now he's trying to set up high post. Shot clock down to 7. Carter Mick on the move. Left-handed floater falls. Huge possession there for Lincoln East. They burned clock and got a good look. And now they're up 7. High screen. Right side, 3 on the way. Missed everything, partially blocked. Good communication telling East that they needed to rebound that one because Lindquist had blocked the shot. So now East can really take control of this game on this possession. They've done a great job milking the clock, finding good buckets with like 5 or 6 to go. Let's see what they find here. Mick wants 3. Gets 3! Huge shot there from the senior. And it's a 10-point game, largest for Lincoln East, and Coach Bones got to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. The Spartans up 10, 2:40 to go. You're watching NCN.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the best. At Faith Regional Physician Services, we're proud to have over 125 providers that come highly recommended by their previous patients. Don't just take our word for it, though. Trust the over 500 verified patients who left 5-star reviews in just the last year. Our team of surgeons and specialists have years of training and expertise to ensure you receive compassionate, exceptional care that exceeds your expectations every time. Whether you receive care in Norfolk or one of the over 20 other communities across Nebraska that our providers see patients, we are committed to delivering unparalleled care at a place that is convenient for you. When you choose our providers, you can feel confident that your health and wellness are their top priority. Faith Regional Physician Services. Experience the faith difference.
Lincoln East in the driver's seat thanks to Carter Mick, who has been their Mr. Clutch all season. He's got 7 this quarter, 17 for the game. And Norfolk trailing 10. They need buckets now. Perhaps more importantly, defensively, they've got to keep Lincoln East from scoring much more. Great drive there, strong from the right side. That's Easton Sullivan. He's been quiet tonight, but he'll try for 3 the hard way to make this a 7-point game. The foul on Weatherholt, his 3rd. Free throw is true. 67-60, Norfolk now in some full court pressure. East up ahead of it. They'll milk some clock. Nick backing out. Now Weatherholt gives up to Larson. Clock down to 5. Larson, beautiful spin. Can't get it to go, though. Sinovic the rebound. Norfolk needs points in a hurry. Hendershot. Cut off baseline. Good defense by Mick there. Sinovic had position. Kicked instead, left side strike. Baseline jumper falls. Drew Strike's first points of the quarter. 5-point game now. Mick into the front court, bumped. Just the 3rd team foul on Norfolk. It's the 2nd on Sinovic. Been a cleanly played game, a well-played game by both teams tonight. Well, you would not know by watching them, these are 2 teams under 500 on the year. Spartans trying to get back to 500 with a win. Would be their 4th in their last 6. Bigger deal with that foul is it resets the shot clock. Now East can really milk some clock. Down to 13, more importantly for Norfolk, down to a minute to go. Oh, mishandled by Weatherholt. Owens has it. Lost it himself, but fouled on the way up, and now Owens has a chance to make this a 1-possession game at the free throw line. And Braylon Owens will have to wait. Timeout called by Lincoln East. We'll take one as well. We got another fantastic finish coming. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs. All backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. Whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, lawn and garden tractor, or gator, every piece of equipment in our inventory is ready to work hard for your operation. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything that is sold meets their quality standards. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or learn more at landmarkimp.com to experience the Landmark difference.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
That last foul, by the way, was on Quinn Weatherholt. That's his 4th. So one of Lincoln East's best weapons offensively, 18 points for him with 4 fouls. But more importantly for Norfolk, Braylon Owens needs to hit these 2 to make this a 1-possession game. Drills the first. Played well tonight. Sophomore in double figures, has 5 rebounds. Those are 2 big makes right there. Another timeout called by Norfolk now to plan things defensively. We'll come back. 56.4 to go. One possession game. You're watching NCN.
Working in a bank, I understand interest. I mean, farmers are putting out a lot of money to put this crop in the ground, and the quicker that we can get that money back in their pocket to shut down those interest payments, the better. The money that we've invested in our drone technology has allowed our producers to be paid more accurately, more timely when the adjusters come. A lot of the work's already done for them, so it's basically them just talking it over with the farmer, making sure everybody's on the same page and the check's in the mail.
I was given a prescription opioid pain medication that lasted a lot longer than the pain itself, and within only a few months, I was completely addicted. I lost everything, and I started to watch my life slip away. These drugs are addictive. One prescription can be all it takes to lose everything.
(67-64) Lincoln East with the lead. Norfolk still with a couple of fouls to give as well. Eric McKay here with you. What's been a great night of basketball in the Panther Gym. Panthers going to D up. East will milk as much of the shot clock as they can. And now Lincoln East going to call timeout. They saw what Norfolk was going to do, decided to change up their plan as well. So East calls timeout. 67-64, this is the chess match. Of course, Jeff Campbell, he's seen a lot of these Norfolk games. Of course, he was on the losing end of this Norfolk rivalry for about the first 5-6 years of his career, but has really turned this program. Not that turned it around, it's always been a great program. He's kept that going. What he's turned around is the rivalry against Norfolk. They have not lost to the Norfolk Panthers in 6 years, and they don't want that streak to end tonight. Meanwhile, for Norfolk, you got 21 seconds to defend on the shot clock. Still 2 fouls to give. I'm interested to see when Coach Bone decides that he wants to start using those fouls. You got to be careful that East doesn't force one up when you go for the foul as well. So a lot to think about for both sides. Of the players on the floor, the one that you wouldn't want to get fouled likely if you're East is Luke Lindquist. He's a 40% free throw shooter on the year. He gets the inbound. Shot clock down to 15. High screen for Weatherholt. Johnson back up top to Mick. Works it in the lane, is fouled. And East wants this one in the act of shooting. Certainly appeared that way. They're going to call it on the floor, and the East fans don't like it. Norfolk was trying to prevent the shot. It's close. That's tough. That's tough. Could be 50-50. And now Norfolk wants to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 27.9 to go. 3-point game. This is NCN.
I have multiple sclerosis. I did fall about a year.
Life is a wild ride. It's important to have a trusted partner along the way. Liberty First Credit Union exists to provide its members with affordable financial services. Whether it is a large purchase, a new car or home remodel, overcoming obstacles, or chasing your dreams. Financing life is what we do best. Give us a call or visit libertyfirstcu.com.
Other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. The big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
No more fouls to give for Norfolk. 27.9 to go. Both teams with a timeout aside. East up 3. Shot clock is off. See how long Norfolk lets it go before they try to foul. There's the foul there. That'll send Johnson to the line. Not a bad person to foul if you're Norfolk. Connor Johnson, 56% from the line coming into tonight. He has not attempted a free throw this evening. He leads all scorers, though, with 19. He has been great, particularly in the second half on the glass. Misses the front end. Sinovic returns to the contest for Norfolk, the leading rebounder for them tonight with 7. A miss here makes things real interesting. Missed them both. It's a one-possession game. And now Norfolk's going to draw it up.
30. Hey, gotta be a 30.
The Panthers are going to see what they can do to come up with a tie. 12 seconds to go in this game. Find out what they do next. You're watching NCN.
I have multiple sclerosis. I did fall about a year and a half ago, and I broke.
Well, here we go. 12 seconds for Norfolk. Lincoln East using all 30 seconds of that timeout. This is it. Panthers playing for the tie with 12 seconds to go. It's Sullivan, who's been quiet tonight. Top of the key. Left side. Sullivan shot. Blocked, and he survives. Clutch defense in a game with a lot of offense, and the Spartans get the win. Your final 67-64. What a ball game tonight. Post-game show coming up. You're watching NCN.
I have multiple sclerosis. I did fall about a year and a half ago, and I broke my hip. The surgeon that I went to at the time gave us a choice. We could either have a pinning surgery or we could have done a total hip replacement. Unfortunately, the bone started dying. They did x-rays and they told us I had this necrosis and that, I would have to have a total hip replacement. So I did quite a bit of research. I looked at places in Omaha and Columbus, and so I met with Dr. Rickert, and I was very impressed with his manner and the way he listened to me. I decided to go with Dr. Rickert. I'm better now than before I broke my hip. It just seems like a miracle. So I would absolutely recommend him. I can't say enough about him. When I needed a hip replacement, I had faith.
NCN Sports is sponsored by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. Columbus Motor Company, where you'll find one low price, plain and simple, always. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Salas weaving in, weaving out, and skying for...
Hey, sports fans, looking for a convenient pit stop before or after the game? Look no further than Good to Go convenience stores. We're here to keep you going. Fuel up your tank with a refreshing drink and grab one more snack for the road. Good to Go, your winning play for game day.
And hey, I can dunk it too.
Good to Go convenience stores. Fuel up for the game locations in Lincoln, York, Geneva, Bruning, and Hebron.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
Welcome back to the Panther Gym, our postgame show. Lincoln East gets the win by 3. Time now for our coaches' postgame interview brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Here with Coach Jeff Campbell. Coach, I don't know what it is about Norfolk. It's always tough when you two play one another, it seems like, especially on the road. They just would not go away. What were you telling your team down the stretch as the Panthers kept coming back and tying the game, taking the lead there in the second half?
We just kept talking about trying to get stops on defense. Norfolk was extremely physical, attacking the rim. They're good. They have some really good athletes. They jump well. They play physical. They're not shy of contact at all. And they play hard the entire time. And so we were kind of focusing on just, hey, one stop at a time. And we went on a little run there where we got about 3 stops, 4 stops in a row, which was probably the difference in the game.
You've been building some momentum here, 4 wins in your last 6. What's been the driving factor? What's been the key? What have you been focusing on to try to turn things around here, get you back to 500 here tonight?
It's our seniors. This is their last go around, and they're doing an awesome job. They're coming out, they're playing with energy, and we just appreciate what they give. They know we got about 3-4 weeks of the season left, and the basketball's been really good for them throughout their career, and they've been really good for us. And so they're just kind of the ones that are carrying us right now, and they're saying they don't want this thing to be over. And so I really appreciate kind of what our seniors have been doing.
Connor Johnson, he's our player of the game tonight. Quite a competitor. He hit some big shots for you early, played some really nice defense down the stretch. What'd you see from him tonight?
No, Connor's probably one of the most competitive kids I've ever coached. He's harder on himself than what anybody else can be on him. But you want him on your side all the time because he's just going to fight and fight and fight and fight. And he's never going to back down. And so again, he's one of those seniors that we really, really appreciate kind of what he's done, and he's kind of carrying us a little bit right now.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Coach Jeff Campbell. Let's bring in our player of the game, Connor Johnson. Connor, Coach called you the most competitive guy he's ever coached. Do you feel like you are?
Yeah, I feel like I am pretty competitive, yeah.
And if you weren't, you would try to become that, right? That's how competitive you are. Talk about the game tonight. You're hitting the threes early, finding the shots. I really like the way you guys move the ball offensively. Talk about your offensive strategies, the philosophies, what allows you to get open.
It's all just, attack middle and then kick out and not be selfish. We're not a selfish team. We were very unselfish today, and we've been working on that all practice this week. So we came out here and did what we needed to do, and we executed pretty well.
As Coach said, the seniors have been trying to lead this team. You guys have won 4 of 6. On the floor, what's been working for you guys here these last couple of weeks?
We are talking way more to each other, and it's like we all are kind of getting more into like one team, and it's just all unselfishness back again. Like we're all just coming back to that. So yeah.
You've gotten back to 500 now. Do you feel like this team's kind of coming together? Maybe a late season run might be coming from you?
For sure, yeah. Our practices have really picked up throughout the season, and especially now. Campbell's been talking about more competitiveness and more effort, none of the fake effort, and we're all buying in, and it's showing. We're all diving on the ground for balls, and it all just worked out tonight.
Well, Connor Johnson, 19 points tonight. Great job. Congrats on being our player of the game. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Connor Johnson. 19 points for him. That player of the game interview brought to you by Nebraska Orthopedic Center and USAVE Pharmacy. We'll take a look at top plays, wrap things up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back in the future.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes. The wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. USAFE Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
It all started long ago, with cattle in mind, and it's still the major focus today of Powder River Livestock Handling Equipment and your friends at Valley Vet Supply in Marysville. They want to provide you with the best equipment. That's why they sell Powder River. It truly does stand the test of time. Powder River is a name you can trust. From cattle handling systems to gates and feeders, Powder River makes equipment for life. Come see for yourself at Valley Vet Supply on Highway 36 in Marysville.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping. Star-studded evenings. And award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
Post-game show here on NCN. Congrats again to our player of the game, Connor Johnson. Those player of the game interviews brought to you by Nebraska Orthopedic Center. Your healing destination, also by USAFE Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all of their customers. What a game. Let's take a look at some highlights. Those top plays brought to you in part by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, other expensive items? Well, Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com today. Lincoln East got a pretty good winning streak going against Norfolk. They haven't lost to the Panthers in 6 years. Norfolk trying to change that at home on a Friday night. This is a pretty good way to start things. From the right side with authority, that's Drew Strike. Getting it going for Norfolk. Panthers with the lead early on. Hitting from outside as well. Braden Hendershot from deep. And the Panthers extending their lead early. That 5-point lead would be their largest of the game. East can hit from outside as well, though. Connor Johnson made his first 4 triples on the night. East up by 4 after 1. We go second quarter. How about some college range threes? Braden Hendershot, he can hit those all day. He had 13 points for Norfolk. They can get it done inside as well. East wanted the offensive foul. They didn't get it. Instead, it's an and one for Tavian Winsley. Had 8 points off the bench. But East hitting shots late first half. Quinn Weatherholt had 11 before the break, and East up 3 as we head to the third quarter. Third quarter was bonkers. Back and forth. Rattling home the 3 there is Hendershot. His only triple of the second half. East answering from deep. Quinn Weatherholt there. He finished with 18 for Lincoln East. These teams combined for 40 points in the third quarter alone. Connor Johnson finished the game 5 of 7 from 3. We head to the fourth. East up 3, up 10 after this make by Carter Mick. But Norfolk not going to go away. The Panthers fighting back. Great drive. Down low and 1 for Easton Sullivan, but the Panthers couldn't find enough plays late. And Lincoln East survives a last-second opportunity for Norfolk. The Spartans get the win 67-64. Lincoln East won 4 of 6. They're back up to 500. And those top plays brought to you in part by Elkhorn Valley Bank. For all your banking needs, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. There is a difference. We got pro volleyball coming your way tomorrow. That's right, more Supernova action right here on NCN. Be here, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain is the Supernovas battle the Mojo of San Jose. And then Saturday afternoon, we will have the tape delay of the East Husker Conference Championships. I'll be there alongside Andrew Pfeiffer tomorrow evening at Central Community College for those championship games. Because of the volleyball, won't be able to show them to you live. However, we will show them to you in their entirety on Sunday afternoon, starting at noon, 11 a.m. if you're in the Mountain Time. For my broadcast partner, absolutely no one, Connor Luby in the truck and the entire NCN Sports crew, I'm tired, and I'm Eric McKay. Thank you so much for joining us. You've been watching News Channel Nebraska. Have a good night.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.